Okay, so last week, upon returning to the town, the group found it bustling with new energy and life since they had departed. The town was surrounded by a multitude of carriages from the research and magic school from the capital, with a few escort carriages carrying some military or fighting school seniors to protect the presumed students and staff that were here to do whatever they were here for. At that point, you hadn't figured it out. After some talk around town, after talking to some of the people around town, you discovered that they were researching the forest and library, the forest library and the magic that had been found in the surrounding area. You were paid for your Knoll quest, and some of you were, and then harassed by some of the upper military for having, for what seemed to have been having Ness in your party, as they had claimed him to be the son of the Grand Master, although that had yet to be proven and was just stated. You then met a teacher and you met the teacher and head researcher named Caesar and her personal guard, Bolbeck. After some discussion and sharing of knowledge, you all decided to lay down for to go and try and lay down for the evening. Some of you outside of town and some of you in the inn. So, the people that were going to the inn I had were Shadow, Zanash, or Zanster, sorry, and Ness in his newly acquired robe, hood up. Is that correct? Everyone else was gonna camp outside of town?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How far outside of town? Forest exit or front exit of the place? Exit close to the library in the forest, or exit close to, closer to the inn, I suppose.
The library seemed kind of last time we went.
There was a lot of people over there.
There are.
There was during the day, yes.
I don't really care.
Whatever is closest, probably.
I could hear you guys way better if I had this plugged in.
So you guys were, when you guys had stated that you were going to try and
Ta-da!
when you guys had stated that you were going to try and lay down, you were back towards the library and forest area at that exit around there.
Then I guess that's where it'd be.
Okay. And then then the other three were going across town to the tavern. Inn.
Yes.
Okay. As the sun starts to go down and evening takes the air, you do notice the streets ease up, and there is very little in terms of the hustle and bustle that you came into the city has seemed to die down quite a bit. There are quite a few tents and camps. The three heading towards the inn do notice towards the front entrance of the town. It clears out. The forest and library area seems to clear out pretty good. The only real people around that area are the two guards standing watch right at the gate itself. So you guys can like plant right outside of town if you wanted. And there isn't much like commotion, as they're just all like the general populace of what you had seen was students. Like you saw a few what you'd call older, like adult authority figures, but there weren't very many in terms of the researching student body, and there was about 50 of them, and there was about 10 guards with them. Two posted right at the gate there. But they seen you talking to their supervisor, who was Bolbeck, so they don't pay you too much mind. And you're considered relatively trustworthy, I suppose. But so you guys start setting up and settling down there. And as dusk falls, are any of you staying up to keep watch or anything while you're camping outside of town, or are you just assuming it's safe enough because you're
Yeah,
close?
You said the guards
I
there, right?
They are relatively close. They are posted. They are posted at the main gate, but whether they would rush to your aid is questionable.
I'll stay up and watch.
I'm not like there's no. It's not like they wouldn't rush to your aid, but you also don't know per se how they would react, as their primary job is to protect the town first. Okay, so Flynn, you're gonna keep watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
let me check something real quick. But I'm pretty sure.
Oh, something else I found out. So I posted it in the D&D chat, but I was flipping through the player's
Oh,
handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide this week, because I had the time to, and had read an interesting tidbit that said that that players can't take long rest, more than one per 24-hour period. So you can't wake up, fight something, which would take, and search something that would take the equivalent of like an hour or two, and then long rest again. You have to wait out the day before you can long rest again. So that's how it will be played going forward, because that was a mistake on my part. But just so you guys know, that moving forward.
Makes sense though.
Plus, that's kind of how warlocks are a thing because they get short rest
Yeah.
refilled.
Right, exactly. Like you can take short rests.
Right.
I didn't see anything limiting to that. More so than it suggesting that if they keep taking short rest, maybe throw stuff at them to be like, hey, keep moving. But there was nothing. I don't think that particularly said.
Oh. You good?
What were you checking, David?
My dragon is going to stay up as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it has the ability to do telepathy. So I would assume whatever check you would want me to make if I actually received said information if needed.
He can stay up. That's true. He can stay up, and he could send you like the mental warnings and such. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I talk to said dragon?
What?
Can I talk to said dragon?
You can talk.
It knows Draconic.
You don't know if it would talk back, but you can.
You could
talk
try,
to
yeah.
It. You can try to talk to it, but whether it will respond or whether it will how it will act, you don't particularly know until you try it. So
Fair enough.
I lied. It doesn't know Draconic.
it doesn't know Draconic.
What kind of dragon is that?
A familiar kind.
A summon.
Yeah.
A summon indeed.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of you, so my other three who are going into town, Glenn and did you name your familiar, David?
I have not. It's just got its base right now.
Okay, so and Frillamir's newly acquired. What did you call it? I know it's a pseudo dragon, but how did you refer to it?
The Pesto Dragon?
Yeah, no, yeah. As your familiar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I get what you're
Familiar
saying.
pet.
Yeah,
I
my
just want to know
familiar.
how you referred to it.
Friend.
Friend.
Special friend.
These are very important things for me to know.
Yeah, I will dive deeper into that and give it a name
As you
before
should.
next session.
Okay, so Flynn, go ahead and give me a perception roll as you look out.
I got an 11.
Okay. And so keep that in mind. Okay, so the rest of you, as you're walking through town, you start heading over to the tavern. You notice the streets are relatively empty, and you notice that there's a lot of noise coming from where you're heading, which is the tavern. As you walk in, it is filled with people, packed pretty closely. Like there's like you can like move between people, but think of a restaurant Friday, Saturday night. Not completely like wall to wall packed like college town on homecoming, but
You're booty bumping people on your way past.
but as you're trying to go to as you're trying to push to the bathroom, like you might have to like squeeze in between people. So as you walk in, what did you guys want to do? Were you guys trying to get a drink? Were you guys trying to eat? Were you guys what were you trying to do?
I think I'll eat.
Whew.
Food.
Okay. Ness?
I haven't even heard him once. Is he even here?
I haven't heard him once either.
Nope. That is
And
that,
he's gone.
right?
It's like he heard you call out to him. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Gotta
He
go.
can hear us typically. It's just sometimes the sound doesn't play back through him. I can hear you
me
now. Yeah, I can hear you
Yes.
now.
All right, fantastic. Ness would like to see if he can find his friend from last time.
Roll a perception check.
Uh, 15 plus 17.
It's very packed. You don't see your friend per se. You see a litany of students from the fighter school. One of them is one of the elder boys that was with the general person in charge when you got talked down upon, and he's with a group of ragtags, and you see a very perturbed looking tan gentleman in darker skinned gentleman in like a very long black and dark chocolate brown cape, looking very perturbed at the commotion going on around him. And you can hear the one guy like talking really loudly, like he's the most important guy in the room. And like his group of buddies is like, yeah, like agreeing with him, as those kinds of people do. So, and it is very packed. As you guys try to push forward to go get, but you don't see the man that you're looking for. You can
Did
probably
he ever have a name?
you never got it.
Okay. I was just.
You can probably presume, as the last time you saw him in here, he was like the only one in here, that maybe crowded place, not really his style. As you guys try to push your way through, tall, red-skinned dragonborn fellow notices you come in. He starts muscling his way through the crowd, heading in your direction.
Should have stayed out of town, buddy.
What are you guys doing? Still pushing on your way?
Who's coming to
We're
us
all
now?
playing cards around the campfire.
There's a. Oh, that does.
Playing Hearthstone.
I was gonna say, not just any cards. We're
Not
playing
just any
Magic the
cards.
Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. I play Negan in attack mode.
Yep.
You would, you filthy bear man.
You do see some. That does remind me. You do see some. A group of scrawnier-looking folk, kind of in the back corner, and they do look to be playing some kind of game. What are you guys doing as this burlier red dragonborn kind of pushes his way through this crowded place, and he seems to be beelining for.
Oh, the group or one specific person?
Can't tell yet.
Ness is gonna stand his ground and look around, not even give notice to the man.
I
Okay.
would like to anxiously avert eye contact.
Okay. Xanster, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk in front of him aimlessly.
Okay. As he's walking up, he passes right past Ness, who's in his hood, robed outfit. And he comes up to you. He taps you on the shoulder, and he looks like he's squaring you up. He goes, "You're the one that's with that disgraced dragonborn, aren't you?"
Supposedly, yes.
Supposedly.
Well, people say all kinds of things.
Kind of looks at you. Get the gist that he's finished sizing you up, and he goes, "You seem to be the biggest guy in here, and I don't
Thank
quite
you.
like that."
Oh.
Well, what do you
Oh.
presume we do about it?
I presume you
I like that answer.
and your filth get out of the town.
Do you play dice, good sir?
Oh, I play something, but I don't play dice.
Oh, well.
Ness looks over and says he recently acquired a new set.
He looks over at you, and his eyes like peer down, and he goes, "And you had the gall to bring him here. Interesting. You must think you're something then.
Who brought who where?
You brought this disgrace in here after you were told specifically to leave town by," and he rolls his eyes. He goes, "a captain who needs a lesson, apparently."
Ooh, that would have pissed me off.
I'm really bad at hearing. I don't really listen to, anyone. So, no. I didn't bring him here, and no, I ain't leaving.
And he goes, "Is that so?" And he shoves you, like, kind of back. He goes, "I suggest you leave."
Hmm.
And
What's he wearing?
with the thud of him shoving, you can like it's decent. You are like almost walking stone. So like when he slams you with his like scaled dragon-born hands, it kind of like it is a thud, and like the immediate area kind of quiets down, and you still hear like dispersed talking, but as they kind of notice as you kind of notice as they kind of notice the sound dying around them, like it slowly pitters out, and you just see everyone kind of start stepping backward. You do hear in the back, "Jackpot! That pot's mine!" And he like, it's like this burly looking dwarven fella, and he like looks around. He's at the table playing the cards in the corner, and he looks around. He's like, "Oh," and you see him like swipe the table in the middle and like take all the money that had been placed there, and they all kind of sit back, and all eyes are locked on you.
On me. Boom.
On the group that is having the confrontation.
Kufon.
Surely there's
It's a
some
bad-
diplomatic way of handling this.
I didn't go to a
Surely we
fighter's
don't
school.
have to.
Only this man is
Rely.
a door.
Surely we don't have to rely on me beating you all up and down in front of all these people.
But like red tinted Dragonborn, it makes it hard to see him get a little redder, but you notice. And he goes, I'm not in the top 10 of a fighting school to be diplomatic.
And I'm not top 1 to stand here and listen to someone under me.
as you go out like this to like finish off your statement, he like shoves you again. And you don't give your ground per se because you're a big guy. So you kind of just like reflexively like hold yourself still. And he goes, it's time for you to leave.
I'm going to.
Fight him.
I'm gonna point at Glenn. No, not Glenn.
I'm not there.
Mike's chasing the hell out of him.
The guy everyone hates, Blacksmith.
Ness.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Ness.
point at Ness. God, what should I say? Fuck. I want to be
Make it good.
distracted. I want to point at him, and,
Yeah.
and I'll look at the guy and be like, is that the guy that you're having an issue with?
No,
And-
ask him about his dental insurance. Ask him
When-
about it.
In hopes that when he's looking at him, I'm just gonna grab him by the chest and headbutt his ass as hard as I can.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll a d20 with your strength for a grapple check. He looks.
Would it be an assist? Could
He looks
he
over.
get an assist if? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, could it be an assist if Ness was to say something along the lines of, "Yeah, we haven't had our drinks yet."
Yeah, sure. You can roll it with
Furthering the-
advantage.
Okay.
All right, so what am I rolling here?
D20 plus your strength mod. Like roll to hit. It's like an unarmed strike, but you're going for a grapple
Yeah, with advantage.
with advantage. I'll give it to you.
And this is just an unarmed strike to hit.
Yeah, to hit. So it's plus whatever that is.
22.
Okay, so like
I'm so
He-
excited.
he looks over and he starts to like peer. He like kind of ducks his head down because Ness is much shorter dragonborn than this guy. And he kind of like ducks his head down to like look under the robe. And as he does that, you kind of like shove and like grip the like leather straps that are kind of crossing in an X in front of him, and you like bring him up to your face and you just whack him in the head. You just headbutt him, and it is a clear crack that just like reverberates through the room.
If you die,
Ow.
What's the damage for that? It's an unarmed strike, so
It looks like it's just a flat 3. There's no dice roll.
Unarmed
Yeah.
is 1 plus your strength mod.
yeah, it's 1 plus your strength mod.
So 4 then, because
Okay.
it just says 3 on it.
Okay, so it's 3. Okay, and he kind of like recoils back, and he looks at you. Go ahead and wait. No, I have to actually roll for this. Does
Happy tavern music that's playing. It's not
13.
matching this well.
does 13 hit? Who's playing Happy Tavern music?
I am to myself.
Funny, I hear rage and drums and guitar. 13
Now
does
with
not hit me.
sickness.
Okay, so he makes like an uppercut motion, but you like have him gripped. So when he goes to swing, you kind of just yank him to the side, and he like swings past your head. You start to see his like cronies kind of start creeping in, and he's like, "No, I got this."
And
And
another.
He looks at you very, and he looks at you. He looks very angrily at you. It'd be your go. So, what are you gonna do in response to him trying to like fling up at
Am I
you?
still grappled? Do I still have him grappled?
Yeah, he didn't attempt to break it, so you still have him gripped.
Alright, I'm gonna say, are you finished?
And he just keeps glaring at you.
I'm gonna headbutt him again.
And another.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Happy Tavern.
Happy tavern music indeed.
17.
Yep, you hit.
3 more.
Okay. At this point, you see like a little blood start coming out of his like longer nose, and his eyes are kind of like go crossed for half a second, and he looks up. And he tries to dig both of his claws like into your being.
In response, I will Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
So,
Does that raise your AC?
no, it just
Prevents damage. The first one, he goes in and like tries to rip at you, and you see it, and you kind of like move like your body just like back, you like kind of suck in, and he kind of goes wide, and then he comes up like along your torso, and he hits you for 3. But your Stone's Endurance makes it what?
nothing.
Nothing. So like as he goes, you can like see his nails start to like grind down as he's like clawing up your body.
Is it my go again?
Well, real quick. Okay. So Flint, make a dexterity saving throw.
Flynn?
Now Ness, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, that's +3. Cool. 16.
Okay. So as this bit happens, you see 2 figures jump in on you, and the one misses you as you duck out of the way, and the other kind of like football, like football style, like slams you with his shoulder and like grips around you and is like holding you. And is holding you in place, so you are now grappled. You can attempt to break the grapple when your turn, quote unquote, comes around. But this is like a surprised round for you as they grip you. So it's just back to Xanster. What do you do? You see this. I mean, they're over the guy you're holding's shoulder. So you see that easily.
Well, since I still have him grappled, I bring him in. I bring him up to me, and I say, "Strike 2." I'm going to pick him up over my head.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw him at those guys. I'm not really concerned with friend or foe about it. I'm just gonna chuck this guy over at all of them.
Okay. Athletics check.
Athletics check.
Meanwhile, I'm making s'mores.
Yeah, right.
You guys are having like a great old time. You guys
Playing cards, making
playing
s'mores,
cards,
having
making
conversation.
They're trying
s'mores.
to talk to a dragon.
Yeah. Flint's sitting
If
in.
they're having a good old time, what are we having?
Flint's sitting
We're
out there,
having
and he's
I
like
think
looking.
it's pretty great.
He's like looking at this dragon, and he's like trying to talk to. He's like, "Can you speak?" And the guy and the dragon looks at you, make an insight check. Oh, what are you doing, Jeff? While he's doing that, what are you doing?
It's a 20, but it's not natural.
Okay. What?
I got a
Oh,
A
oh.
1?
one.
You think he's looking at you, and you cannot make heads or tails of the look that he is giving you.
You better be careful, man. He's gonna try to take your pet to bed.
Oh my god!
Okay, so you chuck him. Ness, you automatically fail the dex throw for that because your movement is 0 currently. Yeah, which is why your movement is 0. That.
Yeah.
So they you don't take anything because both of them managed to dip out of the way just in time as this guy flies across. They kind of split apart, like jumping opposite ways. The one that's holding you, the one that's like with you, kind of like tuck and rolls back, trying to get out of the way, and you guys manage to. And the other one does too. So he like flies like through the center here, and he lands like right at the foot of the dark-skinned man with the black cape, like the furred black cape. As he looks down, almost pity, but disgusted more so at this display of this guy. Like he's like looking down at this guy like rather disgusted with, and the 3 guys that are sitting around him, they're real mangly. They're almost like not ebony because ebony's like a black, but they're like gray, like really gray skinned, grayish green skinned, and they start cackling, and I mean like straight like cackling, like the tan guy face stone and disappointed, like the father that just never said he loves you. He's like, man, you're like an absolute disgrace.
It cuts deep, bro.
And so he's like looking at this guy, he's just like I am so disappointed in what's happening. So his turn, he spends getting up.
This dude been talking a lot of shit and he's getting his ass kicked, so.
And he tries to. He looks up at you, and you see, like from the sides of his mouth, start to steam. And like as he opens his mouth, you can see like this fire start to form, and then he like quickly looks around, and you can see like the realization in his eyes, and it just like fades back into like a smoldering pit in his mouth.
The breath attack your ass.
and he just like just charges you down and tries to tackle you. With a 19.
Is he coming at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a strength and make like I want to say it's like not an athletics check. You can make an athletics check to dodge it, to attempt to dodge it, or you can make a constitution a strength check, acrobatics check to dodge it, athletics check to like hold your ground and not be knocked prone.
God, that one sounds so much funner. That one's the athletics to not be knocked.
Yeah.
Is this a? Oh wait, acrobat. Is this a dex saving throw? Is that what this is?
No.
No. Okay.
No, there's an actual thing. There's one that's called athletics to which you can try to make to like dodge it.
No, I
But-
know that the athletics one isn't dex, but the acrobatics one is. And if this was a save, I'd just get advantage on it. But if it's not a save, then I'll just roll the athletics.
You can have. We'll say it triggers the same. It falls into the same category, so you have advantage on. You see him coming from a mile away. He's
Yeah.
like. So
Alright, I'll do the acrobatics to get out of the way or whatnot. So I have the advantage on that one.
Yep.
Ooh, and I'm glad I did. 21.
okay, you managed to like sidestep him. He does manage to like, cause he's like coming at you, like this. So like when you dodge, he still manages to claw you. 3. But he doesn't manage to like knock you over.
So he hit me for 3.
Yeah. His buddies try to get up. The one gets up, fine. He's kind of like looking, waiting to. He's holding his action because he's waiting to see what his boss wants or what happens with the grappled Ness. The other guy gets up, but like kind of like re-steadies himself, also holding. Ness, you can. What do you want to do? You can attempt to break the grapple. Otherwise, you can take your turn basically as normal, but you just can't move.
Don't get the opportunity of a movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm gonna look at the man and say, in every young man's life, you must learn when there is time to fight and when there is time to laugh at the situation. As I cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay. Okay.
As he doots frantically.
Dude.
So I have to make a save then?
Yep. Wisdom 13.
Nope. He lets go, and he falls, and he starts laughing. He falls prone, lets go of you, and he's on the ground just yucking it up.
Yeah.
As he's like on the ground, he's like, like uncontrollably laughing. It sounds forced, but he doesn't like. He can't figure out why he's laughing. Xanster, what are you gonna do?
Where's the guy in relation to me that charged me?
He's like,
Is he standing or is he on the ground? Kind of.
he's standing. He's standing. He's like right behind you now. He like kind of like this. Woo.
Oh god.
I do love knocking that camera over.
He's standing.
All right. I am going to consume. I guess if this was like in an actual combat sense, my entirety of my action and the entirety of any movement I would take to pull out my axe, set it on the ground, standing like, similar to this, the actual blade on the ground. I'm going to muster up as menacing of a presence as I can, and I'm going to basically bellow, cease this senseless violence, or I am forced to make a decision in which I will regret against a fellow arena member.
Are you trying to persuade him?
It sounds like intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah.
Intimidation. Yeah. Intimidation. Go ahead, roll intimidation with your strength modifier as opposed to your charisma modifier. Sounds better.
22.
He's he like kind of like nods as he looks down at the axe. He just nods as he looks down at the axe, and he looks frightened. Is that your move?
That is my move.
How's the stand-up sesh going?
It's fine. As you do that, your voice booms through the room. You feel a presence stand up behind you. Puts its hand on your shoulder. It's rough. It is strong. And you look to your side and you see this dark-skinned man. He's well built. He has a scar coming down his left eye at like a downward angle. And he has black medium hair, slight curl or wavy, and long dark brown, dark brownish black fur cape. And he looks at you and he goes, I must agree with this fellow here. You are clearly outmatched, and you should really go rest for the night. And the two guys kind of, his two buddies kind of like make a move towards him, and he lets out this like, it's like deep growl as he like looks across, like a prey eyeing their kill, and he just makes this deep guttural growl, and he goes, that goes for you too. And they're all pale, super pale, instantly. And they kind of, the two guys in the back start bolting towards the door, and each one like grips the leader guy in the arm and like drag him out. Like they book out of there quick and in a hurry.
Is my guy still on the floor laughing?
No, he was scared so
Okay.
shitless that he jumped up because this guy
I broke that.
stepped over him, would like step over him to get there because they
Yeah.
were in front of his table. And like they just booked tail
I'm
out of there.
confused. Who carried who out?
So there was the leader guy who was fighting Jeff, and there was two of his lackeys behind,
Okay.
and they had tried to grapple Ness. One did grapple Ness, and then they were scared shitless because they dodged right in front of this dude's table. And he looks over at you and he goes, I hate this rowdy bunch that seems to have made their way into town here.
Yes, it has gotten quite overpopulated since the last time I was here.
I must agree.
Thanks for the assist. I'm
Yeah.
Zanster. Going for a handshake. Or however.
And he
One of those fucking, like, one of these right here.
make a perception check for me real quick. As he grips yours and he goes, my name's Akata. It's a pleasure to meet you. I guess human. I should have said human. He looks human. I guess I should have mentioned that.
We're gonna go with a fat 8 on that
Okay.
perception, because I'm not.
As he
very good
grips
at
your
math.
hand, you notice he's his hand is wrapped in this, not gauntlet, but almost like those sleeves with like the thumb holes, and like protruding above his thumb. His thumb is like through a thumb hole, and then like there seems to be like a claw that's protruding up above it that just like follows like the length of his thumb. And you see like this kind of heat that you are very familiar with as you look him in the eyes and introduce yourself, and he introduces himself. You see this familiar like heat and anger like subside in his eyes and in his body language. And you hear the three people that were surrounding him, well, not surrounding him, but like the three people that were at his seat. It's like he was at like a booth, right? So like he was sitting on one side and three of these guys were crammed into the other side. So you can get the gist that they follow him around, like he's the one in charge of them. And they are just like cackling super hard. And he just looks at them, and they instantly like start almost whimpering. They're like, He gestures over to the bartender. And he goes, "Please, help my friends here. Help my friends here get collected and settled in for the night." And he like kind of gestures to a table that's currently occupied, and he looks at them, and like all these like, and they're more students, what look like fighter students, and they all kind of look up, and he goes, "I believe this was taken," and they, no questions, no nothing. They get up, they stand, they walk away. They're like, "Yep." Mm-hmm. They take all their stuff, and it is clear table. He's like, and he just gestures to it for you to sit down.
Clearly, you're a man of rank and standing.
Goes,
I'll sit down. For
You go-
sure. Happily.
He just laughs. He goes, "Ha! With this lot? No, I don't think so. I would be caught dead in the Empire's scum's army." He goes, "I just command a lot of." He's like, "I just have." And he like kind of ponders the notion. He goes, "Presents," and he gives you like this wicked smile. The like scar kind of like creases as he does over his like cheeks that like go up in like this quite menacing grin, as he's a man of clearly some power. Like he's very confident in his abilities. And your food's quickly brought to you. Your drinks are served readily, and as while that's happening, my friends at the camp who are chilling. One sec, someone's phone's ringing.
Sounds like he's transitioning to you guys, so I'm gonna get some more coffee.
Give me some too, will you?
And then dark-skinned man punches you in the face.
After all that, I don't think so. Menacing smile and such. He did say something to me that makes me not really worry too much. So.
And you
We'll
out
see.
cold.
Say, Ness likes this guy.
I assume you're sitting with me, Ness. Is it just the two of
I
us?
would
What's
stand
there a third?
around the table.
Julia's technically there, but she's on BAB duty, I think.
Alright, yeah.
So she was probably just watching.
I'd
which
be at the table,
wouldn't be
but I'd be
surprising.
standing there. So
She had said that she was like trying to avert eye contact, and trying to like not be
So she was slinking in the shadows.
involved. She was just trying to get her food and get. Okay. So, as this is all going on from across town, so you guys have no idea, but as this is all going on, what are you guys doing? Are you guys just chilling, card playing?
Just chilling, bro.
Frilly boy, what are you doing?
Just wanted to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just chilling. We was playing some Magic, and now it's about bedtime.
I gave up trying to talk to the dragon.
You mean trying to woo my dragon?
I attempt to cheat at cards.
You attempt to cheat at cards.
You can do a side hand check if you want. Who wins?
Try.
Nah, he filled his entire deck.
I mean, we
With,
could we could roll to see who wins the card game first.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
I guess, just roll a d20, I guess.
Yeah, 19.
You got
on a
what?
20. I got a 19 on a d20.
I got a 17.
I'm just gonna scoop.
God, it's just like normal.
God, what's a disgusting turn 1 in Magic that just makes someone quit? Turn 1 Soul Ring. And
Soul
the
Ring.
fucking
I was
monolith.
fucking thinking that too. And I Eldritch Blast the
Black
deck.
Lotus.
Okay. as you guys are sitting there playing round after round, David, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Mm,
No.
let's see. You said wisdom, right?
Yep.
20.
Okay. So as you're playing, you hear in your head, his first gift is hunger. It is his blessing. It is our call to bring death. It's not a voice you recognize.
It's the flail.
It is not a
Gavin,
voice you
quit
recognize.
metagaming.
It isn't a voice you recognize, but the tugging of what he's saying as the words are enunciated have no effect on you. But you do hear it, and you do definitely feel the tugs on you.
Okay.
And as that happens,
Are you gonna pass turn, David? Or are you gonna sit there looking at your fucking hand all day?
We're gonna just.
While he's distracted, this is when I cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
roll slide a hand check with advantage.
We didn't bet anything on this, did we?
Oof. Nice and 7.
Mm.
As you come to, David, like you come to like just in time. With your roll, you were like,
You
You're
put
able to-
that fucking Eldrazi back in the deck.
It's
I
my
saw you-
cheaty face.
as you guys are fighting over this card game, and as you're about to take a bite to eat, Zanster, it's like being brought to you, and you guys hear, like, all around the town, as war horns start going off from a distance around the city.
I don't have my axe.
You, you hear,
I have a war pick.
I have a warhammer.
you hear the.
Alright, you have 2 weapons.
You hear the calls of, you hear the frantic calls of the guards up at their post, as a bunch of hustle and bustle starts going around. Quickly, the tavern is depleted of its personnel as people all around are running all about the town. They are looking for people in charge. They take up formations around the student area, where the researchers and such seem to be primarily stationed at. And they seem to be defending them hard. You guys see firelights. First off, like, all this is happening. What are you in the tavern doing?
Well, I know the sound of war horns, I suppose, or
Mhm.
at least what it means. So I'm gonna look at my food and I'm gonna be very discouraged.
No, 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 no.
Eat my food. But I'm gonna get up.
Sticks whole plate in mouth.
Thank the menacing man for the seat and the food and the assist.
And
I'm gonna get out and see what the hell's going on.
and you see him. He is like up on his feet, and he is like at the door. He is like looking around, trying to make heads and tails of everything. You see him. You see like a sea of worried, young, anxious faces, and you see him kind of like shake his head as he starts barking orders to the people around. All the youngins like around. One sec. AAA called about something with your membership there. Oh, okay. She just said you could call her back at whatever number they had, but I figured. But he starts barking orders to everyone. You see his little group of cackling people shoved off to the front of the town. He looks to you, Ness and Shadow, and he goes, "You should really get back with your party. We'll hold the lines on this end. Someone needs to be defending the back gates."
Hey, how the hell does he know where we are?
You were a rainbow group of ragtags that came
Yeah.
into town. It's very hard to miss your colorful group of people.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the stealthiest.
All right. Yeah. We going. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out. Running over there.
I'm following him. I seriously do not want to be left without my bodyguard.
You just smack a hoe, calling you his bodyguard.
As
I'm sure he's saying that in his head, and I have no idea.
as you
Yeah.
At least
I'll
one
go
of
with
us
that.
finds them useful.
as you guys are making your way back, you guys on the outskirts of town, you see you start seeing firelight, like torchlight, light up around, through the brush, down the road. A bunch of guards rush off one way, and as you're going, Bolbeck stops as he's running out, pushing people, ordering them to go here, go there. With the little force he has that was brought here, they're keeping kind of tight to town. And he looks up at you, and he goes, "Please, I need your help. Would you please go defend the forest line? We're afraid they might have people coming through there, trying to sneak around while all this commotion is going on." As he's saying this, from like the south end of town, probably the southeast, you see like this giant like rock, like flaming rock thing hit the side of the outer wooden wall of the town, and he goes, "Please hurry." As he's saying this, the rest of you finally make your way up. You finally make, Teddy's freaking out. And he pleads with you to go and see if anything's in there trying to make their way towards the center of town, or towards the open backside of town. So, what do you guys want to do? You're all together now. You guys like hauled ass across town.
Anybody know what's going on? Anybody see anything?
Saw the flaming thing hit the wall, right?
Yep.
That was our group that saw that?
Yeah, you guys saw that as you guys had saw that as the, what do you call it? As Bolbeck was frantically ordering people around.
So yeah, there's a. All I can really tell is someone is raiding this town.
Do they have good loot when we kill them?
The projectile, did it come from the direction he was asking us to go check, or did it come from the front wall?
No, so that was the forest is to like the east.
Mm-hmm.
This came from like a little below where that was, not quite from where the road is. But it was like loud enough and bright enough through the night sky that you saw it kind of hit. It wasn't in the forest per se. It was like the outer, I guess, like the outer rim of the forest. It was what it would have been,
Okay.
but not directly from where he was pointing you to, asking you to help them out at.
He wanted us to defend the back gate, correct?
Yeah.
He wanted you to like defend like the forest entrance and like into the forest.
Oh.
they have people defending the back gate?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. As he was like frantically telling you, he's like, we were told we have to protect the students here. We cannot spare the manpower to send a scouting party, and you guys have already proven yourself capable, and it would just be a lot of help if you guys could police. Just make sure that no one's coming in. We'll take care of the onslaught around this general area, but we need someone just in case there's something coming through the forest. We need some kind of backup.
Yeah, I'll head that way.
Okay.
Me and my familiar will head that way.
Mm-hmm. Where is she just going? Who's all going with Frilly Boy? Then.
Yo,
I will.
Probably
Yeah.
all head that way.
Yep.
I'd
Y'all wanna go?
assume.
I guess I should ask.
well, there's the Happy Tavern music.
I guess I should ask. Is there anyone that's not going with?
I can't read it, dude. Is it Cameron? Fuck Cameron.
Wow, we need to grind, bruh.
He knows what we're doing.
Okay. So,
Where's the stream?
not this part. Not yet. I haven't shifted it yet. So. Who's in front? I should say.
I'll be up front.
Okay.
Just don't activate any traps, please.
There's no traps in town, bro. Hopefully.
Bro, I'm sober this time, Frilly says.
You were not sober last time?
You get drunk in our cave.
When'd you find time to get fucked up?
Drunk on power.
Understandable.
Okay. So, Philemir, you're up front then?
Yeah. Don't know who's
Okay.
with me, though.
Oh, fuck. I'll be
Is anyone not going with?
All for one and one for all.
Gotcha.
one foot out, dude.
Okay, as you start entering into the forest area, it is thick brush. Now you're finally exploring this forest that popped up out of nowhere. It is thick. It is hard to get through. There are a bunch of trees everywhere. There are some like blank spots around the area as you go through, but there are some like thick, hard to go past areas. And then there are some areas that are just like, it is very, very rugged. So,
How likely is it that someone crosses?
Like, the trees are fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
trees are huge. There's like, so make a perception check.
Yeah, 17.
Nice.
Everyone?
Is everybody making a perception check?
The two guys in front.
Passive's
Okay.
14. My roll was 6.
Okay.
My roll was a 19. Oh wait, I haven't dropped one, so it's 18.
Should probably turn the tavern music off.
Okay. So, with that, as you're walking in, you see this. It's thick brushed. It is hard to. It is. It's not hard to like see, but like you're kind of like bobbing and weaving through. All of this area, this darker area, is all thick trees. Is all thickly wooded area. Is all thickly wooded trees. And is considered rough terrain to move through. All the lighter areas here, the more brownish looking areas, is all like clearer pathway. Glenn, from a great distance, you can hear with your high hearing and perception on it, your enhanced hearing. You can hear scuffling and kind of yipping off in the distance, quite a ways away, but you can hear it. So you know that something is definitely in this forest.
Can I discern the location? Or did I just hear it kind of?
This direction. You just hear it off from this way. The sound is like bouncing off of the trees, ricocheting everywhere.
Hold
It's
on. I gotta find
making it hard.
find the stream. Okay, where was it at?
This, like, this way.
Okay. I can hear something's definitely in here, and it's in that direction. And I'll point in that direction. Something over there,
Mm-hmm.
or at least moving around over there.
Mm-hmm.
They were carrying torches, right? Can we not see the light any longer?
It's really hard to see through the trees and brushed area. In your immediate vision, actually, you make a perception check because you have the advanced fancy dark vision. Yeah.
What?
That was about a 16.
Okay, you can see slight glows off at about the cap of your vision. Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
So we heard noise?
Hmm?
You said we heard noise?
Glenn heard noise, yes.
I shall run.
And I said in what direction.
Yeah, you pointed
heard
him in the right
correctly.
direction.
I'm going to quickly toss the night vision goggles I have to Xanster.
Okay.
And I'll say, put these on.
Booga booga.
I'm ready my
Congratulations.
weapon.
Congratulations, answer. You can see in the dark. And as you put them on, like you can see, as it shifts to like that kind of like these night vision goggles are like they're not the like green vision goggles. It's more like thermal vision, so you can see like heated patterns off in the distance, and you can see like bright red points towards the end cusp of your vision. Shadow, you can see that as well.
She just naturally has thermal vision.
Yeah, she's drow.
She is.
Awesome.
Can see very, very far in the dark.
So what do you guys do?
Well, me and
Charge.
Frilly are still in front, and I assume so. We just head that direction.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
where I'm gonna head to.
I'll follow.
All right. So group up. 2 guys in front. As you're pushing through, are you guys just pushing through fast, quick? Or are you guys moving slowly? You're trying to sneak through.
I think we should move cautiously.
I would move cautiously, yeah.
Okay. So make a group stealth check for me. So everyone roll stealth, and then I'm going to take the average of it to see.
Or 10, but it still got a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Does that
So,
automatically count into it?
yep. So go ahead and roll. You roll 2 and take the lowest.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Ness got a 17.
A 6.
No, 3 plus.
You get
Yep.
18.
I got a 9.
13 for Frilly.
All right.
Maybe they'll just think that we're animals and running around the woods, like very large
As
animals.
you're walking through this new terrain, trying to make like it through difficult terrain, stealthing is very hard for some of you, and not all of you are that stealthy. And as you like kind of push through, like you guys make the occasional like as you step on a branch, here and there. You're walking
Clitter clatter of our armor.
Some of
For
you have,
me and
some of you
for me
have
and Flynn.
heavier armor, and some of like your walking sounds more like a shuffle as opposed to light steps. And as you guys make it to about here, you hear familiar talking, animalistic sounds as you see a group of gnolls here.
What?
Those of you with better night vision can see another one over here. Each of them has a group of hyenas with them.
What?
All right.
There's no hyena minis on the map, sir.
Yeah, I don't have them.
Before we go to roll initiative, can I roll a perception check to see what the groups actually look like?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like, judging, like, which
They're
group is more
familiar.
threatening?
Oh, okay. Yep.
This bullcrap probably killed all these things. Now we're gonna look like liars.
Never mind, they are fucking the same. I rolled a 2. It's a 6.
They are threatening looking.
They are definitely threatening.
They are definitely threatening.
Is there anything actually being said? Like, if I was to cast comprehend languages, would I be able to like hear that far to be able to understand that, or is that just out of range?
You can try.
Are these 5 feet squares?
Yep. This one will be 40.
I'd say probably not. Yeah, let's not even try.
Look up.
Do
Wait.
they know that we're here?
You can make a perception check to see.
God,
There.
you said each square?
What?
5 foot squares.
Square is 5.
5 foot
We got
squares.
4, so I got no idea what they know.
Yep.
Is there a direct path to the second group, or is it?
Nope. It is through. Well, it's under this bridge.
Okay.
And as you guys are walking around, you see there's like between this clearing, surrounded by like these trees, there seems to be like a bridge someone built to get in between different areas of brush.
How do you
Fast.
build a bridge in like the 4 days we were gone?
They didn't. It was probably there, and then it all became overgrown.
You guys never checked the forest
Yeah.
that sprouted out of nowhere. You don't know how old this forest is
Just
that
the forest,
sprouted out
man.
of nowhere. To you, it's 3 days old. It could be hundreds of years old. Was someone rolling a perception to see if they were coming toward you? Or do you just know?
I rolled a perception, and I got a 4. So.
Okay.
Oh, that was my last perception. Should I roll another one to see if they're coming at us?
No, because the passive perception of your teammates of some of your teammates just lets them know that these hyenas are like sniffing out and like heading directly towards you guys.
Gotcha.
So roll
Each
initiative.
one of them has
Ready
a
your
hyena.
weapons, boys.
Initiative.
It's
Yeah,
like right in the middle, right? Top.
These. So this one.
Exterior armor class.
This is a group of 4 hyenas packly tight together, like moving as a unit. This is a group of 3 hyenas tightly packed together, moving as a unit.
Wait, what about the gnolls? How many gnolls are there?
You cannot see them.
I rolled a 17 on initiative.
Okay.
A 19.
Just got a 21.
Nat 20 for 21.
God damn.
I thought 17 was good.
Nat 20 for 21 as well.
What the fuck?
Bro!
Nats, what was yours?
21.
What's your initiative modifier, Derek?
2.
+1.
Shit.
Xanster.
We're pretty much the same person, David.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Xanster, what was yours?
You muted, bro?
You muted?
Who?
No, I said I was just
You
waiting
said
for you to get
nothing.
pissed. 7. I don't like answering unless it's with aggression.
7!
Glenn, what was yours?
I rolled 19.
Oh, I thought you said 1.
So freaking
Has anybody heard Ness in a while?
yeah, he said he had
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
I had 21.
All the boys with 21.
I rolled a 19. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be like first. 3 of you got fucking
It's
21.
Shrek.
What are you doing in my forest?
What are you doing in my swamp?
These D&D Beyond dice are OP. I roll really high when I use those for some reason.
You said the
You
first
said they were
time you said they were shit.
I did, but
They're usually pretty shit for me.
I've done 3 rolls so far, and it's been a 16, an 18, and a 21, so I'm not going to complain.
Mine is
The
all
whole bar fight was pretty solid for me,
So you're going good all night,
except for my 7.
except
just
for
now.
right now. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come.
That's all right. I don't mind going last. Lets everybody else move about, and then I got just the choice of the field really.
So does anyone on our team know about the ones on the right?
Only Glenn because of his advanced hearing.
Excuse me. That was rude.
Impressive.
Wow, bro.
Sorry, that was impressive.
I mean, you got. Everyone else can see the stream on here, right?
I
Yeah.
can see it, but like every time you wave your hand over it, it gets really hard to see.
Our camera's autofocus and we can't turn it off,
Yeah. I did see that.
which is
It
why
gets
would they
better after a while.
design that?
Okay, sorry. Okay, so my 3 boys in a row. What do you want to do?
Can I use thaumaturgy to create one of the things I can do with it is create an instantaneous sound.
Yep.
Within a range at a point of my choice.
Yep.
Like a rumble of thunder or something like that. So Where am I at in the group? Where do you have me?
You're here.
Okay.
Everyone wanted a black scheme, so
So like to the, I don't know, what are the directions on this map right now? North, south, east, west?
north, south,
Okay,
east.
we're keeping it
west.
simple. Okay.
Simple.
So like on the north side of that rock in front of us.
Yeah, like here or here.
Um. hmm, hmm, hmm.
The rock directly next to you and the one in front of you.
The one in front of us, on the far side of it. Yeah. At my maximum range, so it'd be 30 feet. I just want to make
The first one that you chose.
the first one. Yep,
Yeah,
you
that
got it.
Yep.
And then my maximum range on the north side of that, so 30 feet from where I am.
Okay.
I can't even. It's so blurred right now. I can't even see where that'll end up.
It'll be about here.
Okay.
In this general area.
That's fine. I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy to.
Hold on.
Yes. What am I holding on for?
Grant,
Yeah.
can you grab our special little circle?
Yeah, I bought you shit.
Oh, I know. I have it.
We got a special circle.
I bought like literal like plastic clear things with ranges and like feet distances and stuff.
This
There's
is
one
only
for like
20.
cone attacks and stuff
This
too.
is only 20 though.
Only does 20? What the fuck?
This is 20. This is
Trash.
fireball range. This is
Oh,
fireball.
that's for that's for fireball
Well, that
specifically.
doesn't help.
Yeah, it does.
There was a collection of them. There's a ton of them.
I guess it kind of does.
This is
Just
fireball
okay.
range.
Fit as many in there as you can.
Here.
He's not using an offensive spell, so.
No.
No, I am.
No.
I'm casting fireball.
You have fireball?
Are you cutting me off before I cast my spell?
Yes.
Battle of the wits.
What's your range on fireball, David?
150.
Yep. Okay.
So can I consume most?
Most, yes.
Let's do this. I rip the
Okay.
patch off and grab the fireball scroll.
As you rip it off, the patch in your hand, you kind of let it flutter in the air, and it goes, and just materializes a scroll mid-air that just kind of hovers there for half a second as you go up and grab it.
Now this is a dex saving throw. I have
Yep.
no stats on what the dex save is though.
What's your what's the saves on your normal stuff?
Give me just a second, I'll let you know. Looks like 13 is the norm.
Yep. So one plus. Okay, what you roll?
30.
13 damage. You watch as your elf friend, as he rips off this patch, it materializes a scroll in midair, and as he grabs it, he lifts it up. It brightens the air around you. It hurts your eyes specifically with your drow sensitivity to light. As he opens it, it like brightens up a lot. The words inscribed, and as he starts to chant the incantation, you can smell a tinge of sulfur starts to collect around the air as he uses it, and like fire, it like gets consumed. The scroll, it burns down into this small bolt of fire in the middle of his hand, and as he chucks it into an air out into the area, you see a giant detonation out in this area. in front of you, and as it just engulfs the entirety of the area, you see these. The smell of burning flesh and hair ruptures the air as you hear like whimpering noises as all these hyenas just dissipate, left in ash. These guys, was it before? How much did you say? 30?
30.
Okay. Watch. This. One of the gnolls is just completely engulfed in flame, and they drop. But the rest of them, like huddling tight together, manage to stay resilient. Wow, like one of them looks really, really hurt. They all look kind of hurt, but one of them looks a lot worse for wear. They're all in this tight, like they're all packed tightly together. They look pretty damaged, but all the hyenas are dissipated. So, with that, what are the rest of you doing?
Whose turn is it?
It is.
DJ and
No, it is. It's Ness's and Zerkix's.
Did that save my action?
Yeah, he cut you off, so you can do whatever.
I'm just gonna cast Expeditious Retreat.
Yep.
And then I already had my weapon ready, so can I move? I'll just move up to just behind the rock.
Okay.
My turn?
I'm
Ness.
trying to figure out what I want to do.
Test my
Don't really have anything, so I'll just try to stay towards like the center of the group.
Yep.
So whatever movement that would require,
So as you,
that's where we'll got it.
as these two filter in, and you watch this explosion go off around this group of gnolls, you do notice that, like, these fires or these trees have lit on fire. This here is burning. Glenn. Flynn, you're on deck.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna charge at that first group that got fireballed as
Sure.
much as I can, anyway.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at him with my great swords.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 'cause that hyena pack got obliterated.
Absolutely. You are stepping on them currently.
23 to hit.
Definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Second, reroll the 1.
I can see that, Derek.
looking at the character screen as we speak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Blizzard gives me pings on.
I hit him
Let's check
for
My mail.
15.
Okay. as you cleave through, you knock one of the healthier looking ones just asunder, and you just slice clean through him, taking one of them out. Back is looking real hurt. One of them is like badly burned, and the other one, he has like some scuffs on him, but he seems to have been towards like the center, so he didn't take quite as much damage as the other group did. All right, Flynn, it is. Your go.
I'm gonna test out my new gilding bolt.
You're on deck. Okay.
Or guiding bolt. I don't know why I said gilding. Guiding bolt at the group right in front of me.
So you're here.
Yeah.
This group?
Yeah.
Do you have night vision?
Oh, I probably can't see them, can I?
No.
No. Can I see the other group?
Oh yeah, you know they're there.
Can I shoot it there?
You'd have to move a bit, but yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
All right. This is your full movement.
Okay.
So you can see this pack.
Do I have to aim it at a specific person?
Oh no, because they're a pack, so they count as one entity.
Okay, well, I shoot.
All right.
And I roll, it's a +4, so I 24 hit.
Definitely hits. Did you roll nat 20?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Not much. I don't know how creating spells work. I don't think it does anything.
14 damage.
All right, and as you shoot this, this glowing energy shot, you fire straight through, and manages to just blast through one of them right in front of you, Glenn. And the other one just is like lit up, and he is like glowing brightly. Next attack on that one has advantage. It is its turn. Oh dear.
Hey Grant, did you change my weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to swing at you. Nat 1. Dazed and confused by the happenings on around it, it kind of stutters back and like fails to hit you.
So how about them bears?
No, we're fighting gnolls.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to take your turn quick, or you don't have to, bud.
Try and move towards them.
You have your crossbow.
Got it.
All right. So, goes ahead and shoots at this null pack. Hits with advantage. So it's automatic sneak attack damage. 6 plus 6.
Bang bang.
16. Watch as shot pierces right through it, ducking around you. Just finishing off that group. You can still hear shuffling in the distance. Glenn, they're dead. Xanster, it is your go. You don't currently see anything, but the forest is kind of on fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk to that bridge with double movement, getting as close to that second group as I can.
As you're walking up towards the bridge, you hear the shuffling, and you can discern the general location of this group. You kind of see through the thicketed woods. Them. All right, so that was your movement and your action for to give you that double speed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, brings us to this group. Hearing the detonation, seeing the flames rise off, they duck around here. Again, like moving as just one cohesive unit. Get up to you. They go. And they go to attack the two of you. Does 18 hit you, Jeff?
Yes.
Does it hit you, Glenn?
18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two of them go. The two in the front go to claw at you, Xanster, and the one goes and takes a shot at you, Glenn. So Glenn, you take 7 damage. Xanster, you take 10.
Oh yeah, you're not raging yet, are you?
No.
And with that, past them, past where they came from, you hear this loud, kind of bellowing scream. Yeah, no. So you guys hear this loud bellowing scream off, not too far away from behind them. Xanster, with your newly found vision, you can see just under the bridge, off in the distance, you can see a familiar silhouette. A familiar silhouette of a Null Fang. Glenn, or no, the 3 Musketeers. What are you doing? So that's Zerkix, that is Frilimir, and that is Nest. What are you doing?
All right.
Ness wants to move towards the two taking up the front and cast was it Mantle of Inspiration, which would be his bonus action.
Okay.
And so the 5 HP, the 5 temp HP that comes with that, obviously gonna offer to the two up front.
Yep.
Hey. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
My job. Hi, baby.
Do you want to go first, Zerk?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to move my full movement forward.
So wait, who got all the temp health? 2 up front. And who?
Ness.
These 2 up front got the temp health.
The two up front. Yeah.
What do I have?
And who else?
Dude, there's still a fishbone in my top.
It says up to 3 characters. I just chose the 2 up front.
Okay. All right, Philmir, you want to move?
Yeah, I want to move the 30 feet.
25, 30. That
How
puts
much
you here.
health did we get?
5.
Temp health. That's nice.
As of right now, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Lynn, you're on deck. Okay.
$23 to hit.
All right, you hit. Damage.
Nine.
Yep. All right, Zerkix, what are you doing?
For my bonus action, I'm going to use my dash, and I'm going to move up, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 feet. So I'll just be 10 feet away from the group.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work. And then I will cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
That one is all creatures within 10 feet of me or in the area must make a strength saving throw. A strength saving throw it's for 14, or they take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Is it everyone in 10 feet of you?
Yeah, it says tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means Glenn, you have to do it too. Frelimir, you do it too. Not Zerkix. Xanster, you do it too.
What am I doing?
Strength
Need a
saving.
strength saving throw.
Okay.
Easy.
Not so easy. 9.
Just kidding.
23.
8.
Okay.
You're supposed to be strong, boy.
I outstrengthed you?
His strength is actually kind of sad.
And they rolled 6. So how much they taking?
8 damage. And if they failed, they take half. By the way. Or
So
what
I
was
gotta-
it? Or I'm sorry, the other way around. If they save, they take on a successful save, they take half. But don't. They have another effect if they didn't save.
They did not save.
So now they can't take reactions on until their next turn.
Okay.
So I take 8 damage. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, and you also can't take reactions.
Rip temp.
Rip temp health.
I got 1 point.
Okay.
Fuck.
Glenn, you're up. Flynn, you're on deck.
I'm gonna Hulk out into bear form.
Okay.
I'm going to Crimson Right my great sword.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta fucking go in and change my character sheet. Oh, I always forget about this.
Just print them out.
No.
You have a phone.
Do you guys have phones? I do. I could do that. I just bought a new phone, bro.
Perfect.
Crimson Right. How do
Did you buy a new phone for
activate?
Genshin Impact?
Yeah, I got it for Genshin Impact. Oh, never mind. It's just I have to take
That's
a D4 damage. Take 1 hit. Oh, rip temp health. It was worth. Then I'm going to move forward and attack the closest knoll to me with my greatsword.
Roll damage. Or roll hit.
Roll,
just assume you
roll
hit.
damage. I rolled an 18.
That does hit. Yep. Roll damage.
Oh yeah. And 4. I hit him for 17.
Okay. You watch as.
There's lightning damage on my greatsword.
Okay. Watch as you cleave through the one that shot you point blank.
Lay down.
His electric tendrils just rip through its body as you just cleave it in two. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I could do. I used everything.
All right, Flynn, your go.
I don't
Xanth,
have
you're on.
I don't have dash anymore, do I?
You have dash.
No, you dash.
Everyone
It
has
just
dash.
costs an action.
It costs your shit to do. Yeah.
Well then I'm just gonna move my 30 feet. How close does that get me?
You can like squeeze in between these guys here.
Sounds good to me as long as I'm in the front line. And then I'm going to I'm gonna spit acid all over them.
Is that a cone?
What?
I think it's like it's a spray.
Or is it a
Some of them
straight
are.
line?
They're all different based on your color.
I'm doesn't say, I don't think.
Let me take a look. Breath weapon. Exhale in a 5 by 30 foot line.
All right.
Because he's a black
It does say
dragon.
that, It does say that.
Okay.
So it's like a fucking just a straight line,
It's a
right?
straight beam. Yeah.
Shoot
Alright.
a
Hey, 5. I mean that's square. Makes
it's
things
square.
kind of easier.
So do I have to choose one or no? So roll damage.
Yep, roll damage. 7.
6.
All right, so they take 3 because they succeeded.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Ooh.
And then I have my bonus action too, right?
Yeah.
I use Searing Smite as a bonus action.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Searing Smite. Wait, hold on. That just
Don't you have to land a weapon attack?
next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
Okay, but that's not. But you didn't hit with a melee attack.
The next time you hit, like he
Oh,
can
okay.
cast it. It's just
Oh,
for the
okay.
next time.
Okay, I got you.
It's a concentration though.
Yeah. Oh, should I? Yeah,
So-
no, I'll use it anyway, in the hopes that I actually get to attack before they attack me.
Okay.
I mean, getting hit doesn't mean you automatically drop it.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Goof, goof.
All right.
That's cool as
It
fuck.
is.
Shooting a fucking breath weapon in like a line.
It is.
No, it's a beam of acid.
Yeah, you just shoot a fucking beam of acid.
All right. It is Shadow's turn. She's going to go by.
She's just gonna start cradling a baby out of nowhere.
20,
You find
Shadow,
it
where did you get that
cool.
baby?
20, 30.
You found it?
She already have that thing where she can just take dash as a bonus action all the time or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think rogues can just fucking do that.
Yeah, it's like cunning action or something. Yeah.
What the hell's that player in the background? That big thing.
She's going to-
I don't know, dude.
Bow. She's gonna shoots her bow. Misses. Hits the stone wall that is slightly decaying with the acid spray that had hit it. That brings us to Zanster. Zerkix, Frilimir, and Ness, you're on deck.
I'm gonna enter a rage.
Okay.
Just a regular rage. Just angry, but not that angry.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing on the unit in front of us, in front of me.
Yep.
That I am surprised is still standing. The Great Axe.
Tough boy.
Oh, guy.
14.
You go to swing in. They manage to like part in between as you strike right in between them.
Alright.
Hitting the ground, coming back up. Madder now than you were half a second ago.
Still angry.
Thanks. Reacting to this, they see you do that.
Are they allowed to do reactions after what?
It's their turn, so I'm saying react as in like
Okay.
they're taking their turn.
Okay.
Bouncing back.
It's just a poor choice of word.
I know it's a poor choice of words. Does a 17 hit you, Zanster?
Yes.
Does it hit you, Bearman?
17? Yeah, yes.
Good.
I think I'm at 16. Yeah.
Zanster, you take 5. Bearman, you take 4. It's reduced to 2 for you, Zanster, because of your rage.
I take resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing as well.
All right, then you take 2 damage.
I dropped some rice and I couldn't find it on my sweatshirt. I was like, where the hell did it go? It's stuck in my beard.
Should have looked in the camera. Or you don't have your camera on, do you? See, that's
Uh-uh.
pretty fucked up. Would have seen it.
All right, and then you lot here.
Oh, there's still some in there.
7.
What is that thing?
It's a fang.
I want its ears.
It's a null fang. You fought 2 of them as your bosses in your dungeon.
Mm.
I still want its ears.
Jumps up, screaming, looking down at you. That brings us to the mighty 3. What are you 3 doing?
3 spellcasters.
My spellcasting that all rolled higher than everyone else. Ness, really, Zerkix, who's going?
I'll go. I'm going
Okay.
to Witch's Bolt. Dude, or how far away is he from me? Is he 30 feet up on that?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to Witch's Bolt him up there.
Okay.
An 8.
Do I roll to dodge it, or does it just happen?
No, that was the attack roll. Was an 8.
Oh.
So it's not a
Miss. No.
Yeah.
Miss.
sad day.
And a miss.
Okay. You go to like shoot it at him, and he like sees this like arc of energy coming towards him. He just whacks it away with his club. He just stares down at you,
So
and his eyes lock on you, and they go wide, and he starts growling intently.
yeah, kind of figured
Oh,
that one.
incinerator.
I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead, and roll.
24.
You hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
7.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
time to make my character a little more. It's fun.
All right. Ness, what are you doing? I haven't been able to hear you. Can you still talk?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah, there
I
you
can
go.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you
I
go.
was just being quiet. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I would say I would move in, I mean, close as I can towards the thing,
Like
swamp thing.
this way,
Alright.
this way. You can like go
That-
towards this, but you'd be walking through fire.
I was gonna say, however I can move past the campfire there.
Okay. So, did you want to go out and around? Did you want to go up and like try and push in between here?
How far can I get if I go out and around?
You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get about here.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured. Yeah, we'll go there. And then we're gonna just do
Staring death.
one thing that we've been holding for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and shoot lightning from our face.
Okay.
From the mouth hole?
From the mouth hole.
No, from the face.
Face hole.
It oozes from every pore.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
How do I make it so I can hear him? Like, how do I turn up him?
You can right click on him and
Yeah,
Turn
you
him
have to
up.
right click.
on his name and the chat log on the side. It should have a volume which should say 100, and you can drag it over to higher.
Up to 200.
Oh,
Turn it all the way up to 11.
What was your damage on it?
Did he fail or?
You tell me damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I only got 6.
Okay. So he takes 3 because he succeeded.
Okay.
Damage is damage.
Yep, I just.
Sounds like some stuff on the way.
Okay.
I could start talking louder if that's what you need.
All right. Then it's Glenn. Flynn, you're on deck.
We still have one knoll in front of us too, don't we?
Mhm.
You have that back there, yeah. Back of 2.
I figured you guys were gonna
Eldritch slash.
turn
Then?
him into a nice paste on your next turn.
Nice fine pace. Yeah, I'm gonna smash him with my greatsword.
All right.
Specifically smash.
Smash. Non-lethal smash or lethal
Ooh.
smash?
A lethal smash that is
Smash.
definitely not hitting. It teased me like almost to 20. I got a 9.
Go down and you're just like screaming and you're just like roaring and you like slam and try to hit him. And they manage to deftly dodge in between your swing before looking back at you, and they like kind of look up at their big guy and they look a little more confident now. Flynn, what are you doing? Xanster, you're on deck.
Alright, so I used my inspiring smite, so
Yep, you still got that going.
hold on. So then I can use my I use Searing Smite, so I can use Inspiring Smite as a bonus action, right?
You can't use 2 concentration things at the same time. If you do, you automatically drop the one that you're holding.
But it says oh, Searing Smite and Divine Smite are the same thing. Shit. Well then I'm going to charge the Wait, hold on. So explain that to me, quick.
Let me pull
So
up.
I use.
Oh no, you can
use-
divine smite. You have to land a hit to do it though.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
So I have to hit one of these guys and with my Searing Smite. And I
You have
use
to-
my Divine
You have,
Smite.
yeah, you have to hit with a weapon attack,
Okay.
and then after you hit, you can say, I want to use Divine Smite, but you have to land that hit first. And then when you land that hit, then you would roll damage for the Divine Smite. But you don't say you use Divine Smite until after you know you've connected that hit.
Alright, well then I'm gonna swing on the nearest one with my Warhammer. And it is currently white hot on fire. Pretty sure this is what it was.
White hot
Yes.
intensity.
Do I roll Warhammer?
Yeah, because you don't have your axe.
So my hit is a 23.
Woo!
And natural 18.
Yep, you hit.
And then what do I
So-
roll now?
So now you roll your damage dice like normal, but you also will roll.
A D6 for searing.
Yeah. Then you'll also roll. Yeah. So you roll another d6
Hey,
for searing, and then you roll another d6, or you roll a d8,
2d8.
2d8 for the searing. So
Okay, but for my Warhammer attack, it gives me the option to roll 1d8 plus 3 or 1d10 plus 3, and I don't know.
roll the
which one to
d10
do.
because because you're a two-handed guy. You're using like heavy weapons. So roll the d10 because you're two-handing.
Okay. I got a 9.
Okay, now roll.
12 plus 3.
Okay, so that's 12. Now roll for your fire, which is a d6 for searing.
5.
Okay.
17 damage.
And now roll 2d8 if you're using Divine Smite.
Divine Smite will affect the other two creatures, right?
And it's only the one you hit.
This
I can choose any of my creatures in the range area.
you're attacking this group here.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone in this red circle is essentially one creature. They're a pack. Like they're together. They're counted as one creature. And every time you do so much damage to them, they lose the ability. Essentially, it's like a 4-armed person swinging, and you're cutting off one arm at a time.
Well, this says that I can hit as many like it says. Distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet. So like I can like hit more than one creature at a time. So I could hit the Fang and those two at the same time with the Searing Smite, right? Or the Inspiring Smite, right?
First, give me the damage for hitting with your actual smite, which is the 2d8.
Okay. 4 and 1, so 5.
Okay. And now you want to use your Inspiring Smite, which after you deal damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, you can use Channel Divinity as a bonus action and distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet, which can include you. So you can't hit multiple creatures with your smite. The Inspiring Smite means you can divvy out these temp healths to your friends around you. So if you're going to use the Inspiring Smite now, you'll burn your Channel Divinity, and you can distribute hit points in a total of 2d8 plus 3. So you want to use that Inspiring?
I'll be healing my teammates.
Yeah, that's healing your teammates. That's what that one does. Or
Does
giving them
hurt?
It gives them temporary hit points, so it's like you're adding padding to their overall health.
This guy hurts.
Yeah, I'll be nice.
Okay, so roll 2d8
Yeah,
plus 3.
Plus 3 is 12. Who's hurt?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I'll give. Is anyone else hurt?
I'm okay.
You can give it to yourself too.
You can give it to yourself too. Yeah, you just have to divide it.
I'll just give Jeff 6 and I'll give myself 6.
All right, Jeff, you got 6 hit points, and you now have 6 hit points as well. As you watch as he swings in with his hammer and he just clocks into the two bodies, hitting one into the other. And as he does, you see this like flash of like holy energy just shoot through the one that took the brunt of the blow, as they just like explode outwards and like dissipate from like their center core.
Just got bitch slapped by God.
And seeing that, then you suddenly feel this Xanster and Flynn. You feel this kind of like warmth, energy around you as you look upon this. Okay. And then it is Shadow's turn. She is going to pop a shot up at the guy up on top. She misses. It goes wide. Seems distracted by all that's going on, and it just hit into the tree. She just doesn't seem. She seems kind of out of it today. All right, Xanster, it is your go. Three Stooges, you're on deck.
Three Stooges.
Motherfucker! You hype yourself up.
We're we're gonna swing at the unit.
Okay.
The G unit.
Hey.
I just want to look.
Did I not even kill either of those guys?
You killed one of them.
Okay.
Oh, I can't imagine anything fucking live that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, I shot holy energy through them.
Smited the fuck out of him.
A 16.
16 to this?
Yep.
Alright, yep, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
You've been touched by gods. Warhammer.
Must be Catholic.
6.
Hoggers, bro.
Managed to just like whack into him. He dazes back and steadies himself and just looks horrified, covered in blood and the remnants of his friend. With that, he like looks up and like really intent and is like filled with like this anger, and he goes and he goes to bite Flynn. 22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I put that dice up already? What the fuck? Oh no, here it is. 2, 3, 4. So he hits you for 4. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain your concentration. Yeah.
2. Oh, +1, a 3.
So no. So as you take that hit, you lose your focus for a bit as your as the flames that danced around him fade.
That's not cool, dude.
Okay. There's the Fang's turn. He is going to.
Clean the room.
Jumps here. Gets in your face. Flynn. He like gets in your face. And he
I made him mad.
goes to bite you and swings at you with both of his claws.
How do I react? Can I even do that or no?
If you have a reaction, you can, but
Like not.
you have.
Yeah, he does.
Do it?
You vengeful assault. If something hits you and you're in melee range with it, you can just swing at it.
Really?
Once per
You only do
short
it
rest.
once every short rest, though.
This seems like a worthy time.
So
And then if you hit him, you can smite him.
14. So what's your AC?
Not hit.
14 doesn't hit?
It's just
Okay, and then 23 and 24.
what,
So-
like for hits?
Yeah.
Yes, those both hit.
Okay, so where's my other D8? What the fuck? Anyway, okay, so he goes in, tries to bite down at you. You manage to like slam your warhammer like into his mouth, like push him off. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then he like kind of swings across your chest and in kind of like an X pattern, and he hits you for 18.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a mean dude.
That boy needs to die.
Are you gonna make that reaction?
Yeah, I'm gonna make that reaction.
Hit him!
I'm gonna turn around and literally pimp slap him across the face with my warhammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
D20.
Yeah, like you make a regular attack.
Okay.
Oh, is
Why are you
it bent?
hard? No, hang on, there we go. A 15.
That hits. Just. But it hits. Hits.
The D10 again.
Yeah. Yep.
7. Oh wait, plus 3, 10.
All right, 10 damage. Are you burning a spell slot to smite?
And what do I?
Oh wait,
am I-
wait. Time out. Time
I
out.
still
Time out.
smite it.
Time out. Time out. So you've used Searing Smite, right?
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt,
Oh shit, what I do? Yes.
and have smited once.
Yes,
Okay, you are out of spell slots then.
I am. I didn't know how to really.
So anytime you use one of your spells, you mark one of those boxes up top, and then as a paladin, to use that smite, the what is it, divination smite or whatever,
Okay.
the divine smite, you have to use one of your spell slots to be able to do that. Which is fine, just so you know, you don't have any more spell slots though. You still can use your like racial abilities, like the pool, like lay on hands or whatever, with your pool of healing. But you cannot use any of your spells anymore, and you can't use your smites anymore.
Okay. What did DJ said I could do though? Was that what he said I could do?
You can one of those. No, that's just a feature you have. So use this. Use all of these. You have used Channel Divinity.
Basically, used everything I have never used before today.
Yes, which is good because now you've done big, and you see you did big buku fucking damage with it. Okay, so all right. With that, it is the Three Musketeers' turn. Glenn, you're on deck.
All right.
I just thought it was.
I'm thinking Ness kind of wants to run up on top of the bridge there and see
Okay.
if with his quarterstaff if he can do like a downward strike on. Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics. Are you trying to hit him, like jump down and hit him, or are you trying to just hit him from up there?
It was kind of like a drop down and hit. I mean, jump, drop, whatever you actually want to classify that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Roll for athletics or just roll for attack?
Roll for attack.
Okay. Well, fuck. That was a 2.
Still can't hear.
Roll for athletics.
Say what?
Roll for athletics. To see if you can land without busting your shit.
Alright. Well, that's a little better with an 8.
Okay. It's not a very far drop down, so like you go to swing down, and the Knoll kind of sees you, and he kind of like uses his buckler and kind of like just slams up into your thing. It kind of knocks you off balance. You just right before you hit the ground, you like kind of roll off and out of the way into the middle of the shit.
Yay!
You roll a little too
Do I
far.
have any movement left?
5, 10, 15, you probably have like 5 feet.
Would 5 feet kind of get me towards the middle of the group?
I would say you are quite in the middle of the group.
I mean, like in the middle of our
Like
group,
20
not
close.
in the middle of the battle.
You can move back there. That's all you can go.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Does using a scroll count as using a spell slot?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna Witch's Bolt dude again.
Okay.
21.
On that one?
You're trying to witch bolt who?
Big boy. Fang.
Big guy.
Okay.
Just remember, don't incinerate him.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, you
this
hit.
is melting his face if I kill him. 7.
Okay.
And now I'm set up with concentration.
Yeah. And he is set up with the bolt.
Yep.
I'm sorry. You said 7?
Correct.
Okay. 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 So, as you watch as Ness kind of tumbles into the middle of the group from up on top of the bridge, landing kind of clumsily, he quickly steps back and you see Frilmir shoot out this lightning blast, and this time, caught unaware, lands it right on the Nullfang, and you watch as like his fur kind of pulses like with like electrical shards of purple, and there's almost this like visible tether between the two as Frilmir just like sits there and like concentrates hard on him, and as he looks, he like slowly like his head like turns up, and he like eyes Frilmir, and with like purple lightning like arcs like crossing over his face and his eyes, his stare just it locks in on Frilmir and intently stares him down. Zerkix, what are you doing? Glenn, you're on deck.
How close are the two together? Is it a 5-foot gap or?
For what? Yeah, I mean like
yeah.
they're like butt to butt. They're like right up next to each other.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It looked like there could have been some space. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite,
Okay.
and I will attack him. I'm not familiar with which one is mine exactly yet. I am next to him, correct?
You are right here.
Oh, I'm a step back.
You can move like
Yeah. Move
here.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I will I'll attack him.
Okay.
Hit him with an Eldritch Slash.
Yeah, something like that.
He has to make a save.
Well, I have to.
If he hits.
Yeah. I
Oh,
have
okay.
to.
Okay.
It's just like Gavin's, where it's the next hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
It's
you.
like based off my melee attack.
All right, I got you.
What is my bonus? Plus 6. That's an 18.
Yep. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And now I roll. Save. Not that wise.
Must make wisdom saving throw.
That will be 5 damage.
Okay.
Plus.
D6 from that.
6 damage.
Woo!
And if he didn't make the 14 wisdom saving throw, he's now frightened and he has to take an action
To negate it.
steal its resolve and end the spell. Yeah.
He can't make a move towards. All right. Yep.
And he has a disadvantage on all that good stuff.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. He cannot actively move towards you. But he doesn't necessarily have to make it. He just can't move towards you. Has disadvantage on ability checks and attacks while the source of its fear is within the line of sight. And the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay. And then it will use one of its legendary actions for that then. All right. So, plus strength is... So, 17. He swipes wide. Everyone that's around him within 5 feet has to make he hits, so 19
It's 17 to hit.
17. Does that hit you, Zerkix?
I'm gonna react and cast shield. So no.
Okay. Flynn, does that hit you?
Yeah.
Ness, does that hit you?
What am I rolling again? Sorry, I got distracted.
Does 17 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. So you all take, those of you who it hit, which is Ness and Flynn, you take 8 damage, and you get and you have to make a strength saving throw or get knocked back 10 feet.
I have 1 health, and my strength, I somehow rolled a 3, but I got +3, so 6.
Okay.
I will
I'm not
take
even
the
worried about
knockback
right
10
now.
feet.
My guy's strength is 17.
10,
and
5,
six.
10. Knocks you back. You, so he swings wide, and he, hits, connects, flies, hits, connects, flies. And as it gets to Zerkix, he goes to hit, and you snap your fingers, throw your hands up as a mystical shield.
Bubble like a paladin. Fuck you.
Knocks it back.
Shield's crazy.
All right, Glenn, go. Flynn, you're on deck.
Super
Wait,
sweaty
can I
melee
get thrown back?
Super sweaty. I'm gonna rush him down. Thank God I wasn't close enough for that, huh?
Airman attack.
Okay.
I will swing. Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Thank fucking God. I rolled an 8.
I have one of these. Where is it? Ah, yes. I should keep this one on standby just for Derek. Right. Okay.
Okay, so I hit. He takes. Reroll one of these.
Oh. Gavin, you know when you're... just so you know. Maybe you know. When you roll a 1 for damage with your weapon dice...
Get to roll because I
yeah.
two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
No, I studied.
I slashed him for 13 damage.
Ooh, he is very bloodied. As you watch as he like slams your friend's back, but the frailest looking one manages to hold his own. In a flash of like bright light as the club connects with him, you think surely he's gone, but you see this spectral like energy and it just like is cracked. But he's standing strong. You rush in and you just start slashing into him. And you just start making way as you feel like your blade like starts sinking in and like bloodying up his fur as you like rip it out.
Oh, and you're a bear wielding a sword?
Yes.
I'm not a
Are you
full
new-
bear.
Are you new here?
Only half.
Oh,
bear.
for some reason I always pictured him like attacking with claws. I don't know.
He normally does
that
that.
too.
I'm
normally
just
does
using my
that.
sword right now.
Okay, so Flynn, it is your go. Sandster, you're on deck.
Need more bonus actions to use my claws effectively.
Oh yeah, I looked into that. It is stated like 5 times throughout the player's handbook. Do not mess with adding
Give me more.
actions to your players. So we'll find something. I'll find something. But I cannot give you bonus.
Well,
additional
I
bonus
don't
action.
mean bonus action. I could do some bonus action. I just need some way to apply my right to both
stuff,
my claws
yeah.
at once.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm brainstorming. A lot of brainstorming to do.
Fine.
Okay.
So, does switching to a javelin, is that a bonus action or a full action?
It would be a full action because you have to take it out of your bag. If it was like a sword
Does anyone...
holstered to your hip, it's a little different, but
So, when I die in this next round, anyone, I will give you my healing potion?
you have
wait.
your lay on hands.
You still have lay on hands, right? You haven't used any action yet, have you?
Can I use that as a bonus action?
Is that a spell?
No,
It's an action. No, it's his.
Oh,
it's his,
okay.
It's his paladin. It's his paladin feature.
But
Take
you
all
could,
of it.
If you wanted to, you could just
It gives you
spend
15.
your action to heal for 15 right now.
Yeah, no, I'll give anyone who heals me a healing potion. To say I charge him and slap him in the fucking head with my warhammer again.
The balls on this man.
Oh.
I roll another 15.
That hits.
That hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. D3.
Damage.
Solid 5 damage.
He's looking really rough, guys. Hanging on to his like last breath. You see your dragonborn paladin, not afraid of anything, too worried about the safety of you guys, and he just headlong rushes straight into the fray once more, and he starts hacking away at this guy. All right.
Mind if I get hit, I'm down. Okay?
If he breathes.
Yeah.
Xanster, you're on
He
deck.
could fluke me and kill me.
5, 10, 15, 20.
All I gotta do is hit him, bro. He'll be done for. Don't you have a thing like buff your attack too?
Is that pack still alive?
Damage.
Yeah, everyone stopped hitting it.
We don't worry about the little pack. It's not an issue.
Everyone but me. I've been hitting it consistently. Try.
I
Sorry,
tried to
big
hit it.
man clawed a lot of people.
He messed me up pretty good.
Yeah, he hit you for
Nope.
18.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Yeah, no.
nothing to buff like damage. Yeah, no, nothing to buff like damage. Gonna go in for a sneak attack. Advantaged because flanked with you, Glenn. Yes, close as you can. 16 plus what? It hits. I don't know why.
16 plus
Feels bad.
feels bad.
Nine,
Cameron.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Julia, how would you like to kill the big bad person?
Save it for your.
Yeah, but your character's the one that did it, so how do you want to do it?
Doesn't she
I-
like to go
I-
for the throat? She does throat a lot. Throat slits.
You know
Yes,
those
and burn the
two
ears
things you
specifically.
killed with the that had the that had the flail? There's one of them, and that's who you're killing.
It's a mean one.
The one that's murdering Gavin in front of
That's
our
murdering
eyes.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it to be that strong.
Okay. Filled with like the ferocity and the anger of how the night has been going, she summons all of her rage, and she just runs in and like starts like hacking like 1, 2, 3, like repeatedly, just like knife, like digging in, repeatedly stabbing this thing in the back, and just like the knife gets like stuck, and she just goes barehanded and starts like ripping its fur out. She's just like going ham on this thing.
So bad.
We pull her off and scream, "It's dead!"
It's dead. It's dead. It's already dead.
Just knifing a corpse over and over again.
Xanster, it's your go.
I'm gonna reckless swing the unit.
All right.
The unit.
For 17.
Hits.
We're gonna do 12 damage.
That is the exact amount you needed. How do you want to kill it?
I'm gonna fucking just fucking rip his head off.
All right.
Grab him by the top of his head and just.
So while all of you are trying to like frantically like drag Shadow off of this giant knoll, you you just hear like the sound of bone being parted, and you look over, and Xanster just has like the body of this thing like gripped in one hand, and you just see it up in the air, the head, as he just finished
The
ripping
head
it off.
plus spine.
We looked over in horror.
Looked over in horror from what you were seeing up here, and like look up, and you see even more horror.
What is wrong with you people?
A lovely group we have.
We're into it.
Some things just require a more personal touch.
At least I don't make them suffer. They all are
that-
ash.
That's
I don't think we have much time to suffer.
You didn't have time to suffer. You taser him to death.
I was talking about the
As
fireball.
Scroll of fireball.
you guys are hearing, as you guys are like arguing and
Bickering.
finishing to stop, trying to calm down, Glenn, you hear off in the distance this sound of this like this roar echoing in the distance. Make a perception check to see if you can recognize what it is.
Roar.
A roar, like
Somebody
Primal
should have healed.
animalistic roar.
Oh,
It was
well,
a
I'm
9
doing my-
sound.
I just really quick grab the ears.
You don't really it sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it.
I don't know about you guys, but I blew my load on that last fight.
This seems to be coming from the other end of town that you can hear this roar. It's
Wow.
not as you guys know that it's not it isn't a roar similar to the ones that you had been hearing from the gnolls make as they had been attacking you. It is a more like
Dragon-like.
not dragon. No, it's like a more like just. It's not similar to what you guys have been hearing. It's different. It's not as like groggly and it doesn't sound like a humanoid roaring. It sounds like it came from an actual animal.
Guys, they have elephants.
Not an elephant.
Can I grab the ears really quick?
Oh, time out. Flynn, you roll a perception check.
I was waiting. 8 minus 1, so 7.
All right, it sounds familiar, but you cannot place it either. Anyway,
That's what I thought.
y'all niggas deaf.
Well, I mean, we were just pretty busy, and we're fighting.
Ears.
Yeah. Fighting, Shadow screaming, "Now you're asleep!"
I'm gonna chug a potion.
Okay.
Are we like time sensitive right now?
You don't know?
Oh, like, can I like use my lay on hands and grab the ears from the thing really quick?
Yeah, you can try.
Before he grabs the ears, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast both their faces.
David the cuck.
David the Cuck.
King
Now that's
Cuck
a-
tonight.
Can we change his name to that in the Discord?
I'm gonna use all 15 because I'm almost dead.
As you are feeling the warmth of this energy flow through you because you've chose to do this first, you see behind you as you're focusing on this, you see this like spectral green, like roll to hit, David. It's at disadvantage because they're on the ground.
Yeah.
As all attacks are.
You're an awful person.
Says the one chopping.
12.
ears.
Who's more awful here?
Nope, you do not hit.
Damn.
Scorch the ground. next to
Yikes.
both.
Yeah, it was a bad roll.
I want to cut its damn ears off.
Look, he's just trying to light it up for you.
I'm pretty sure I did that with the fireball. The force is on fire.
Oh yeah, force is on fire.
Yeah.
Before it is on fire.
So, before we do anything, I'm gonna take the shovel that I,
Just try to put out the fire.
yeah, and put out the fire.
Roll
Try.
While they're doing that, Ness is checking through the ration pack, seeing if he's got any marshmallows.
20 on survival.
Okay.
Nat 1.
You are of no help.
I have no help.
You fell in
So
the
get
fire.
air.
In his bear form, he goes to like dig with his claws, but he
Like I can't grab.
as he
Falling
digs
dirt.
as he digs into the dirt, his claws just like rake the dirt, and he can't like pick it up.
I'm a gardening tool.
Oh shit.
Till
You
I
half
hit.
bear, aren't you like half nature? What the hell's wrong
I
with you?
should know this.
Frilimir, you managed to take the shovel and the now softened dirt in front of you.
Much easier.
You're able to quickly fling over the back of your shoulder, frantically like, hurry up, and you managed to put out the fire.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Glenn just sits down and starts eating handfuls of dirt.
Mm.
I just didn't want I didn't want to forget about the fire. Like in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to put that out as soon as it
It's in
caught
a magical
fire.
forest, it'll put itself out.
Yes, boy. Fine.
Yeah,
Guys,
no.
I found the marshmallow. Oh,
It's only a close.
Roll
dense-
Gavin, roll a medicine check.
Oh, right there. Okay.
What is a marshmallow?
What?
Quit it.
Very, 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 very mangled ears.
I'm sorry. What did you roll? I could not hear.
4.
4. You managed to get one off, and it is charred, and it is very messily cut, very sloppy work. You're in a hurry, though.
Yeah.
As far as you know, the forest was on fire. So.
I put down one large, charred, mangly white fang knoll ear.
Okay.
All right. Do we have time to loot?
Maybe.
Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna try and loot.
Okay.
I'm gonna head back to the gate
Oh.
that we
Yeah.
kind of said we were gonna stay and watch and prevent people from going into, and
You were
left any.
you were sent to the forest to make sure
Okay.
nothing was coming through. You guys did what
Which
you were
we
told. to.
did.
Yeah.
You guys did
I'm
what
gonna
you were
go
told
back to
to.
the gate.
Roll an investigation check, David.
I had serious doubt when we started going in the forest that anything would be coming through.
Hey, I'm gonna expend 2 sorcery points to refill a spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, that's cheating.
Nope.
Good old sorcerer.
Should have been a sorcerer, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, but you get all this shit back on short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably better in my opinion.
Investigation was a nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
Okay.
Well, you do too, Derek, because you're a warlock.
You find
What?
You get back whatever warlock spell slots you have.
59 copper. Find 5 gold. You find 21 silver. And you find 10 platinum.
Holy shit.
You also find another note rolled up in the back pocket of the fang. No.
Can you say the money again just for me real quick?
59 copper, 5 gold, 21 silver, and 10 platinum.
Platinum.
And you find another note rolled up in the back, like, holster, pocket, whatever you want to call it, of the fang knoll.
Am I able to...
What languages do you speak?
Doop doop doo. Abyssal, Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Undercommon.
No, you do not
Okay.
know what it says.
Any of us know what it says?
I don't think any of us know about it just yet, but if he was to tell the group, I do have comprehend language.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically.
You don't know that.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm just gonna kind of scoop up the shit I found, put it in my bag, and kind of tail after Xanster to see what the hell's going on in the city.
And if none of you care to
Yeah,
notice,
Ness has
you
gotta follow his
don't.
bodyguard.
If none of you care to notice, you do not know what he picked up.
I'm just gonna assume that he got more money because everyone gets money.
Okay. So, you guys making your way back to town?
Yeah.
As you head back to town, you see it doesn't look too much worse for wear than when you left it. And as you walk up to the gates outside, there's more burn marks,
There's no one at the gate as you pull up. And you hear, as you get closer, everyone roll hearing perception checks.
Is that just regular perception?
Yeah, but it matters to some people if it's specifically hearing.
Yeah. 15 on my end.
Ness got an 18.
2 on mine.
19.
I'm sitting there looking at butterflies.
You're hearing butterflies that are
Or all your wounds.
As you guys pull back into, as you guys are sitting there, you hear this roar. It's like a proud, mighty roar. You now, everyone that rolled above a 10 cannot recognize the roar as that of a lion. Ooh.
I roar back.
Deep, proud, majestic, controlled. I mean, if you really want to, you can.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Ness clears the area from anywhere near him.
You still in bear form, DJ? How long does that last?
An hour, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. An hour.
Okay. Gavin, make a performance check.
16.
All right. You roar back up into the air, and it almost quiets. You can hear metal off in the distance. You all can hear metal clashing still. It's not quite as noisy as it was. You see like flashes of lights here and there. Just like light up the night sky, as it's like there's no like city lights to like block, so any kind of light kind of protrudes, especially magical based. And it like almost looks like fireworks are going on the other side of like town, behind the wall. And as that's all going on, you hear the roar again, slightly closer. And you hear a group, of like hyenas cackling. Much closer than the roar was itself. And as you look into the town, you see 3 really big hyena bodies inching towards you. That's we'll pick up next week. We'll pick up next week.
Damn, 9 on the dot.
And you have all leveled.
Boom.
Now that's Pog, dude!